Namaste. Today we're going to talk about Pratyahara. This is the fifth of the 8 limbs, and it refers to the withdrawal of the senses, drawing the senses inward. Beautiful image of the sense organs, and here I'm talking about the sense organs that you are familiar with, the sense of smell, of taste, of sight, touch, and hearing. Normally function like butterflies, flitting from one attraction to the next. So as the senses do this flitting, they're dispersing our energy. And in this practice, we are trying to bring our energy inward. So the idea of Pratyahara is we bring the senses inward, bring our attention and our energy inward as well. Krishnamacharya said that when we work with Asana and Pranayama and Mudra combined, the result will be Pratyahara. So Asana, of course, is the postures that we do. Pranayama is the control of the breath, and when we do the Ujjayi Breath, that is a Pranayama technique. Mudra means seal. So we're going to think of it broadly. There are a series of specific gestures that are mudras, and one of those we'll do, which is this chin mudra. But we're going to think a little bit more generally of sealing the energy in. We'll also use a bandha. And we can even think of the Ujjayi technique as a way of sealing the energy in. It's a physical gesture that we make that brings the attention inward. So as we do our asana, our movement, we will use Ujjayi Breath, and we'll also employ a couple mudras. Throughout the practice, not in every posture, but in many, we're going to work with this chin mudra, which you create by folding your index finger down and then placing, see how you can see, placing the thumb over the top of the index finger. The index finger actually bows to the thumb. They're not just merely touching, but you're going to put your thumb on the nail of the index finger. This is called chin mudra, and we'll use it in quite a few of our asanas. A reminder about the Ujjayi technique, that it's a constriction deep in the throat, but gentle, like you're whispering ah. So you're going to be able to hear the breath as it's elongated and keep it smooth. These are all techniques of bringing the attention inward. And we start in Samastiti. As we're doing the standing postures, we keep the eyes open and find a point on which to focus the eyes. Sense of sight really disperses us. We're always looking around to see what's happening. So while we are practicing, we're either going to have the eyes focused on one point, using drishti, or when we lie down, we'll actually close the eyes. So find the point on which you can keep your gaze steady. And then we're going to form the chin mudra, holding the index fingers down and letting the thumb rest on the nail. And we're going to maintain that mudra as we go through this first asana, Tadasana. Close the lips gently. Create the Ujjayi valve deep in the throat like you're whispering ah. The breath will be through the nose. Take a moment to lengthen and smooth the breath. We're doing a variation of Tadasana. So we begin by inhaling and taking the arms wide to shoulder height as we lift the heels slightly. Keeping the gaze steady, of course. The hands are in the mudra, and we'll stay here and exhale. Feel the belly hug towards the spine, the shoulders soften away from the ears. Maintain your gaze point, and inhale, lift the arms up overhead. You can rise taller on the balls of the feet if you like. And then with the exhale, bring the arms and the feet all the way down, maintaining the mudra, the chin mudra, in the hands. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, arms come wide and the heels lift slightly. We'll stay and exhale and draw the belly towards the spine, softening the shoulders away from the ears, keeping the gaze steady. Inhale, let the arms float up overhead. Continue to maintain the mudra. And then with the exhale, arms will come down, heels down. 2 more times. Long, smooth breath. Inhale, arms halfway up, heels lifted slightly, gaze steady. We'll stay with the exhale, hug the belly in and soften the shoulders. Keep the gaze steady, the breath long and smooth. Inhale, the arms will lift up overhead. And then with the exhale, lower the arms and the heels. One more time. Inhale, arms wide. Heels lift slightly. Gaze steady. Stay with exhale. Stay and inhale, arms reaching up overhead. And then exhale, lower the arms and the heels. Now we're going to relax the mudra so that your hands relax. And close the eyes, let the breathing relax. Think for a moment of the sense of smell and imagine what drawing the sense of smell inward, or actually do that, rather than let it reaching out into the world, draw the sense of smell inward. Take a moment and notice the sense of smell. Then let's open the eyes and reapply the chin mudra. So bow the index fingers down to the thumb. We're going to work with Uttanasana and employ the chin lock, Dalantara Bandha. We'll begin by inhaling and reaching the arms forward and up. We pause for a moment and draw the chin down to the notch of the neck. And then exhale, bend forward, bringing your hands onto your lower back, keeping the chin mudra in place. Keeping the chin dropped, open your arms out wide and flatten the upper back. And then as you exhale, fold down, relax the neck and shoulders. And inhale, flip the arms up. Open your chest, stand all the way up. With your exhale, hug the belly, lower the arms down the front, soften the shoulders away from the ears, relax the neck and the throat. Again, inhale, arms forward and up with the mudra in place. Exhale, we're going to bend forward. I'm sorry, I forgot to engage the chin lock. Bring your chin down, then bend forward into the forward bend, hands onto the back. Keeping the chin lock in place, inhale, flat back, arms wide. And then exhale, fold all the way down, letting the arms hang, the head hang heavy. Inhale, float the arms up, open the chest, come all the way up. And then with your exhale, lower the arms, soften the shoulders, the neck, the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Pause a moment and draw the chin towards the notch of the neck. Exhale, fold down, bringing your hands to the back. Inhale, keep the chin lock in place as you come to a flat back, arms wide. And exhale, fold forward, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Keeping the chin down, come all the way up to the top. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Relax the neck and shoulders. One more repetition. Inhale, arms forward and up. Pause for a moment. Draw the chin to the notch of the neck. Exhale and fold forward. Hands going to the back. Keeping the chin lock in place. Inhale to the flat back, arms wide. And exhale, fold down, relaxing the neck and shoulders. Inhale, come to the top. And with the exhale, lower the arms down the front, relaxing the neck and shoulders. And soften the breath. Relax the hands. Sorry, that may have been a little difficult to listen to. I realize Chin Mudra is spelled C-I-N. That's a Sanskrit word, and this is the hand position. The chin lock, Jalandhara Bandha, is referring to our English word chin, C-H-I-N. Relaxing both of those seals, standing in Samastiti. Let's close the eyes. Bring the attention inward and observe for a moment the sense of taste. Let's slowly open the eyes. Then we're going to turn on the mat and take a wide stance. Taking a variation of Katasana, which is the long, wide angle pose. We will use the Chin Mudra, so bow the index. Actually, let's organize the legs first, keeping the pelvis still. We'll turn the left foot out towards the left side. Steady the pelvis, keeping the front of the pelvis facing forward, and then find the Chin Mudra in the hands. With inhale, I'm going to take the arms wide and bend the left knee, letting the left knee push gently towards the wall behind you. With exhale, bend down so that your left forearm is resting on your left thigh and stretch your right arm up overhead as far as it's comfortable. And then inhale, turn and look up at the right hand. And exhale, turn and bring the face back to the center. With inhale, stand up, taking the arms wide, keeping the knee bent. You still have the mudra in place in your hands. And exhale, lower the arms and straighten the leg. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, arms wide, bend the knee. Keep the mudra in the hands, turn your palms up. With your exhale, bend to the left. Left forearm resting on your left thigh and stretch the right arm up overhead as far as it's comfortable. And then inhale, turn and look up at the right hand. And exhale, turn and look to the front. Inhale, come up to the center, keeping the knee bent, pushing the knee gently towards the wall behind you. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Twice more. Inhale, arms wide and bend the left knee, gentle pressure towards the wall behind you. Exhale, bend down, left forearm resting on the left thigh, stretching the right arm up overhead. And inhale, turn and look up at the right hand. Exhale, return the head to the center. Inhale, come up to the center with the knee bent. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. One more time. Inhale, arms wide and bend the knee. And exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, turn and look up. Exhale, turn and look center. Inhale, stand tall into the center. Exhale, arms down and legs straight. We're going to relax the hands, unrotate the left leg, and step both feet into Samastiti for a moment. Once you're comfortably balanced, close the eyes. We'll bring our attention to the sense of sight. First of all, just be sure that the eyes, the eye sockets, the eyebrows are relaxed. You don't need to squeeze them tight. Just gently close the lids. Let's just focus on relaxing around the area of the eyes. And then we'll slowly open the eyes and take the stand squat again to do the other side. Keeping the pelvis steady, we'll rotate the right leg out towards 90 degrees. Check that the hips are still facing forward. Lifted tall through the crown of the head. Engage the mudra, bowing the index finger down to the thumb on each hand. Find the Ujjayi valve in the throat. When you're looking to the front, keep the gaze steady on one point to the front. And inhale, raise the arms wide, bend the right knee, gently pressing it behind you. The palms are up with the mudra in place. Exhale, bend to the right side, right forearm to right front thigh, stretching the left arm up overhead as far as it's comfortable. Inhale, turn and look up at your left hand. And exhale, bring the head back into the center. Then inhale, come up tall to the center. Knee is still bent, pressing gently behind you, arms wide. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Square the hips and lift tall through the crown of the head. 3 more times. Inhale, arms wide, bend the right knee. And exhale, bend down to the right. Inhale, turn and look up at the left hand. And exhale, turn the head back to the front. Inhale, come up to the center. Keep gently pressing that bent right knee behind you. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Square the hips and lengthen through the crown of the head. Twice more. Inhale, arms wide, bend the knee. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, turn and look up at the left hand. And exhale, look to the front. Inhale, come up tall in the center. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. One more time. Inhale, arms wide and bend the knee. Gently press it behind you. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, turn and look up at the left hand. And exhale, look to the front. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, arms down and legs straight. Relax the mudra in the hands and rotate that right leg. And step to the back of the mat in Samastiti. Once you're settled there, close the eyes. The breath is relaxed. Continuing to focus on the sense of sight for a moment with your eyes gently closed and the area around the eyes relaxed. See internally. In this case, we're not talking about making up visions inside, but what do you actually see? You can see some kind of color and shape, probably, with your eyes closed. And slowly open the eyes. We're going to work with Ardha Utkatasana. Let me just show you, because it's a slightly different variation. We will be using the mudra, so just watch one time. We'll inhale the arms up. When we bend down and bend the knees, we're going to take the forearms to rest on the thighs with the palms up, so the mudra's in place, so we're like this. We are in a gentle, rounded position, but we got the forearms resting on the thighs. And then we'll come up from there. So let's do that 4 times, please. Find the Chin Mudra, bowing the index finger down to the thumb on each hand. We will also use the Jalantara Bandha, the chin lock. With inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Pause for a moment at the top and draw the chin to the notch of the neck. And then with your exhale, bend down, placing the forearms on the thighs with the palms up. Keep your chin lock in place as you inhale and come up to the top. And then exhale, relax the neck and shoulders as your arms come down the front, softening the Jalantara Bandha. 3 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Pause for a moment, draw the chin to the notch of the neck, and exhale, bend the knees and fold down, bringing your forearms to rest on your thighs. Your chin is tucked towards the notch of the neck. Keep that as you inhale and lift up to the top. And then as you exhale, relax the arms, the neck, the shoulders, the throat, lower the arms. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Engage the bandha, chin towards the notch of the neck, and then exhale, fold down, resting the forearms on the thighs, keeping the chin lock in place. Inhale, lift to the top, and exhale, bring the arms down and soften the neck, shoulders, throat. 1 more time. Inhale, arms forward and up. Pause, engage the bandha. And exhale, bend forward, knees are bent, resting the forearms on the bent legs. Keep the chin lock in place as you inhale to the top. And then exhale, lower the arms, soften the neck, shoulders, throat. And then relax the hands, relax the breath. Close your eyes. And bring your attention to the sense of touch. Feeling internally. And then slowly open your eyes. Find your gaze point. We're going to do another balance pose. When we're balancing, especially, that gaze point is very important to help hold the steadiness. So we'll do this variation of Rakshasana, which is sometimes called Krishna's pose. Let's place the hands on the hips for a moment, steady the hips, and we're going to turn the right leg out in the socket and then lift the right heel up so that it's above the ankle bone. The ball of the toes on the right foot and the toes themselves are on the floor. Once you have your balance established there, we're going to make the chin mudra with the hands. Gently press that right knee towards the wall behind you. Find your Ujjayi breath and then inhale, take the arms out wide to shoulder height. Soft. And we're going to stay here. Fully exhale, hug the belly into the spine, letting the shoulders relax away from the ears, keeping the gaze steady, and stay with the inhale. Again, exhale. Feel your belly hugging into the spine and the right knee pressing towards the wall behind you. Gaze steady. Keeping the Ujjayi breath. Again, exhale. Hug the belly. Soften the shoulders. Press the right knee back. And inhale. We'll do 3 more breaths here, starting with the exhale. Gaze steady in one point. Then use an exhale to lower the arms and bring the right foot down onto the floor. We'll relax the hands and come to Samastiti for a moment. Close the eyes. Relaxing the throat, relaxing the shoulders, the neck, the space between the eyebrows. Internal sensation. And slowly open the eyes, and again, let's place the hands on the hips as we set the balance up. We'll turn the left toe slightly out, and then lift the right heel up just above the left heel right up above the right ankle bone. So you're standing on the ball of the left foot and your right foot. And then let's form the chin mudra in the hands, keeping the gaze steady. Gently press your left knee towards the wall behind you. Use the Ujjayi breath and we'll inhale arms wide. We're staying for 6 complete breath cycles, beginning with this exhale, where we hug the belly, soften the shoulders, press the knee back, and inhale. Soften in the chest, be aware of the Ujjayi sound in the throat. Exhale, hug the belly, gaze steady, and slowly inhale. Again, exhale, feel the belly hug, the shoulders soften, the left knee push back, and inhale. Please stay for 3 more breaths like that on your own. Then with an exhale, we'll lower the hands. Bring the foot back onto the floor. Relax the hands. Relax the Ujjayi valve in the throat and close the eyes. Notice your sense of hearing. It's moving out to collect my voice and whatever other sounds might be in your environment. But now bring it in and notice what you can hear internally. That internal sensing is not metaphorical. Actually, what do you hear? The sound of the breath is there, so that's always a wonderful place to put the attention. When the attention's moving out, you can draw it back in. The sense of hearing is very subtle. So if you can bring your attention to the internal sensing, it will really pacify the mind and be letting those butterflies come to a rest. Okay, we're going to move down onto all fours, and we're going to take 6 breaths in downward facing dog, where we can pull everything together that we've been doing. We can do this pose with the eyes closed since we're not moving. We can use the chin lock. We won't use the hand seal, of course, but we can really draw the attention inward. If 6 breaths is too long, choose to do a shorter number of breaths, or even just do 6 repetitions of chakra Vakasana with your eyes closed, if that seems more useful. So let's plant the hands well on the floor underneath the shoulders and feel the rim of the palm. We're not going to be closing the fingers, but you can seal the rim of the palm on each side down into the floor. Let that be the mudra for the hands. We'll use the Ujjayi Breath. And with an exhale, tuck the toes and push the hips towards the ceiling. As you know, you can keep the knees rather bent if you like. Once you're up into the position, close your eyes and begin counting 6 breaths. We'll draw the chin towards the notch of the neck. Use the Ujjayi technique in the throat. Keep the eyes gently closed. When you're done with the 6 breaths, inhale your knees to the floor. And exhale, bring your hips to your heels. And relax in a child's pose for a moment with the eyes closed, the breath relaxed. And now you can open your eyes to transition over onto your back.
while we're laying on the back, though, keep your eyes closed for as much of the time as possible.
Let's take a moment and stretch the legs out and take a brief Savasana. Gathering all of the senses inward. You can be very specific. Taste inwardly, see inwardly, hear inwardly. All of the senses working in an internal direction. Now let's bend the knees so that the feet are on the floor in line with the sit bones. And we're going to work with the figure 4 stretch. We'll start with the right ankle crossed over the left knee. Now this may be enough stretch for your right hip. If this is enough stretch, feel free to stay here. You can also do an intermediate position by placing a blanket under your foot. Or if it's possible, you can reach your hands behind your left thigh, the right hand going between the legs, and clasp the fingers, or you could use a yoga belt behind your leg. To find a way that you're getting a comfortable stretch in your right buttock and that you're balanced on the back of the pelvis. If you're leaving your foot on the floor and your arms are just at your sides, you can re-engage the chin mudra. Eyes closed, and we'll re-engage the Ujjayi Breath. We're going to keep the tailbone down on the floor. Flex the foot and inhale, stretch the left leg up to the ceiling. And then point the toes and exhale, bend the left knee. Again, flex the foot and reach the left foot up towards the ceiling, straightening the left leg. And point the toes and bend the knee as you exhale. Inhale, flex the foot and extend up. And exhale, point the toes and bend the knee. One more time, flex and extend up. And point the toes and bend the knee. And then we stay here. You can relax the foot, relax your shoulders, keep your eyes closed. Take 4 slow Ujjayi breaths. And when you're done, we'll bring the left foot down to the floor, and then the right foot down. Relax the arms, hands soft. Relax your breathing. Keep the eyes closed. Notice internally. So when you're doing an asana with an Ujjayi breath, especially a lying down one where your eyes are closed, as we stay, you can really notice the sense of hearing the sound of the breath and the sense of feeling, touching, noticing what the physical sensations are. Okay, let's take the left ankle to the right knee. And again, this may be enough stretch for you in your left buttock, so you can just stay if that's the case. If you're leaving your hands down, we'll take the chin mudra. Otherwise, let's place the hands behind the thigh, behind the right thigh. That means the left hand in between the legs. Center yourself on your tailbone. With the eyes closed, reach the right foot up to the ceiling as you inhale, flex your foot. Then point the toes and exhale, bend the knee. And inhale, stretch up with the foot flexed. Exhale, point the toes and bend the knee as you exhale. Inhale, flex and extend up. Exhale, point and bend. One more time. Inhale and reach up. And exhale, point and bend. And then we'll settle in for 4 breaths here. Relax the shoulders, maintain the gentle Ujjayi breath. Eyes continue to be closed. Senses sensing inside the body. And then relax the breath and lower the right foot to the floor and then the left. Relax the arms at your sides. Release the finger mudra if you're engaged with it. Soften everything. Continue to draw the senses in. Butterflies landing instead of flitting. Now we'll take a vinyasa with Supta Baddha Konasana, the recline bound angle pose. We'll move the feet and the knees in close to each other so that the inner ankle and the inner knees are touching. And we'll take the mudra with the hands. Eyes closed and an Ujjayi breath engaged. Inhale. Bring the arms wide and open the knees out wide apart from each other. So the arms are about shoulder height. We stay here and exhale, letting the soles of the feet turn to touch each other. Then inhale, stretch the arms up overhead towards the wall behind you. And then as you exhale, we'll close the knees and bring the arms towards the ceiling and then down to the sides to finish the vinyasa. Inhale, arms and knees wide. soles of the feet touching. Stay with the exhale, hug the belly, relax the shoulders, soften the place between the eyebrows. Inhale, reach the arms up all the way behind you. And then exhale, arms float to the ceiling as the knees close, and then the arms come down to the sides. And we'll do that twice more. Inhale, arms and knees wide. We still have the chin mudra in place in the hand. And stay with the exhale. Feel the belly engage and the hips and the shoulders relax. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, close the knees and lower the arms. One more time. Inhale, arms and knees wide, soles of the feet touching. Stay and exhale, hugging the belly, releasing towards the floor. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. And exhale, lower the arms and close the knees. Then we'll straighten the legs. Let them be comfortably separated. Release the mudra in the hands and let the arms be comfortably separated. A brief Savasana, drawing the attention inside the body by directing the sense organs inwardly. Slowly open the eyes and roll to the right side, and then bring yourself up into a seated position. We'll use the support of your cushion or folded blanket. And we're going to sit on the cushion for Konasana. Again, we're going to place the soles of the feet together. Knees nice and wide. Sit up on the cushion so your hips have a little more space. If there's strain in the knee, feel free to prop underneath. You can put a blanket or a pillow underneath the knees. And we're going to find the chin mudra in the hands and place the hands palms up on the knees, reaching down with the sit bones. And take an inhale here. Draw the chin down to the notch of the neck, finding the chin mudra. Close the eyes and we'll stay for 4 breaths. We're going to relax the hands. Open the eyes if you need to. Bring your hands forward and just take a relaxed forward bend for a moment. And then we're going to sit up.
Re-engage the chin mudra in the hands. Close the eyes. We'll do the same thing again, 4 breaths. Start with your inhale. At the end of the inhale, pause briefly. Draw the chin down towards the notch of the neck and begin 4 breaths of stay. Sensing internally, hearing internally, feeling internally. Eyes are closed, so if you're being aware of the sense of sight, seeing internally. We'll soften and go into the forward bend again. Relax the breath. And we'll do one more set. Upright, so come up to the tall position again with the mudra in the hands. Take an inhale, eyes closed. Draw the chin down to the notch of the neck and stay for 4 more breaths. Then soften and once more move to a gentle forward bend. And then sit up and open the eyes to transition onto your back. And we'll bring the knees into the chest with one hand resting on each knee for Uttanasana. We'll settle the hand on the top of each knee, relax the feet, relax the face, soften the shoulders. Eyes gently closed, using Ujjayi Breath. Exhale and gently hug the knees in. Pause for a moment. And inhale. Let the knees float out away from the chest. Your elbows can still be slightly bent. You want the shoulders relaxed. Again, exhale, gently hug. Feeling your lower back stretch. Keep your face, neck, shoulders, feet relaxed. Brief pause. Let's do that twice more. And as you're ready, bring the feet to the floor.
And stretch yourself out long, coming into final relaxation. We're not going to use the music today because I want you to bring all of the senses inward. Observing the sense of smell, the sense of taste, keeping the eyes closed, the sense of sight, the sense of touch. First you can feel the floor beneath you, and then gradually bring the observation more subtly, more interiorly. And finally, let your attention rest on the sense of hearing. There are some sounds in your environment, of course, but gradually detach your attention from those external sounds and bring the attention inward. Even when you're not using the Ujjayi breath, there will be a subtle sense of sound that accompanies the breath. As you continue to relax in Savasana for a few more minutes, keep drawing the sense organs in. Notice if they move out and reconnect in the interior.
Notice where your attention is. Is it linked to one of the sense organs? And if so, moving in or moving out? Prepare now to move away from the Savasana. Keep your eyes closed. First, allow the breath to deepen. Observe that internal expansion that comes with the inhale, and the sense of release that comes with the exhale. And as you're ready, reach the arms up overhead and stretch yourself long. And then release the arms and turn to the right side. Curl the knees into the chest. Feel the lower back gently stretch. And then open the eyes to transition up into a seated position, using your support, a cushion or a chair. Sitting tall, lifted through the spine. So another mudra that you know and are familiar with is called Mirkey Mudra. It's the position that we place the hand in when we do the alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to work with that this morning. The left hand will return to its chin mudra position. Index finger folded down to the thumb. Palm up, but if it's more comfortable, place the palm down. Do what works for your shoulder. The right hand's in the Mirkey Mudra, the index and the middle finger folded down, and the thumb and the ring finger will be your valves. So we're going to turn the hand towards the face. When you're ready, you'll close your eyes. The thumb will bow the right nostril, the ring finger will bow the left. So we're going to place the thumb onto the right nostril and block it completely. Place the ring finger up on the cartilage of the left nostril and block it partially. This is Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, so there will always be one blocked nostril, and we'll be breathing to the other one. Beginning with the left side, we inhale through the left nostril. No Ujjayi breath here. Then we switch the hand and breathe out through the right side, so your thumb will be resting up on the cartilage of the right nostril. You stay in that position and inhale slowly. And then switch and exhale out through the left. That's one round out of 6, and we'll do that 5 more times. Inhale slowly through the left. And exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Second round is complete. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. That's the third round. Please do 3 more rounds on your own. The final breath in the pranayama is an exhale through the left nostril. When you've completed that, we'll lower the right hand and engage the chin mudra with both hands. Check the posture, feeling the sit bones root down, crown of the head reach up. I'll drop the chin gently, relax the shoulders, relax the control of the breath, soften the face. And do a brief meditation on the senses. Observe the sense of smell. Direct it inward. Observe the sense of taste and direct it inward. Observe the sense of sight and direct it inward. Observe the sense of touch. Direct it inward. Observe the sense of hearing and direct it inward. As you go through your day, notice how the senses flit and flutter from one thing to the next, how the attention is drawn, following behind the sense organs. And then see if you can draw them in, which is not to say that we don't want to observe the outside world. Of course, doing a yoga practice is different from living in the world. So we want to be able to use our sense organs, of course. They are the servants, rather than the masters. So the sense organs are there to serve our inner self. Instead of letting them drag you around, let them land where appropriate, and put your attention on the sense organ that should take priority at any particular moment. Let's now open the eyes and bring the hands to Ujjayi Mudra, another mudra that you're familiar with. Namaste. Thank you. Pratyahara. I suspect that we will talk again about Pratyahara in a different way on Thursday. So pay attention to your senses. What happens when they move out and what happens when they move in. All right. Thank you. Please be sure you sign in, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.